When we mention propaganda, everyone now says, I would never fall for it. That is a thing of the past. You think of the We Want You, the Uncle Sam, I want you to buy bonds, all that. It doesn't work, right? We're too smart for that. We're too evolved. We know how everything works. But this is not true. TikTok edits are the modern day propaganda, where a few months ago it was the war edits, everyone like the army edits, join the army, and it actually got a lot of people to enlist. I even think of Trump's recent, like his campaign to get the presidency was mostly found on TikTok, the edits. And especially within the youth, it resonates because, like, oh, it's the aura and the hype moments, right? Because the thing about edit is in editing, it's a form of art because have you seen those edits of movies, right? It can encapsulate a whole movie into like 10 to 30 seconds, like the most craziest points, you know, the best, like the music. And then I feel like the best edits are the ones that can mix the music and then with the actual sound effects of the movie. So I can't show you any clips or any music because I'm going to copyright it, but like a basketball, or I'll make an edit right here. A basketball clip, you got the music playing and then you got the, okay, pause the music. It's like the basketball sounds, whatever. I don't know if I'm actually going to edit it. But this gets people because it moves them emotionally. It's targeting all your senses, your visual, your hearing, right? And people fall for it because you think you are beneath or above propaganda, right? That cannot fool you. But the truth is, it can fool you. It fools the masses, you know what I'm saying? It just works in different ways, right? I saw this really good comment. It was like, you know, they move people from slavery and you're still trying to find ways to shackle them. So you go from slavery to Jim Crow, right? It's different things. You go from the in-your-face blatant propaganda to the more subtle ones, which actually, works better because it's mostly, through what you're portraying. And what the fuck is the point of this video, right? Because you can be away from all the propaganda. You could try to wake everybody up, but the mass people are going to fall to propaganda. And that's just a thing. What it is life is not hype and aura moments, and that's what editing and that's what TikTok kind of promotes. So it's like life is always something, like always something gotta happen. Every time you're bored or whatever, you gotta go scroll, you gotta do this. And again, life is not hype and aura moments 24/7. Life is more like a movie, right? You think a movie is 2 to 3 hours, like even like a movie like The Godfather, right? One of the best movies of all time, whatever. Excuse me. It's a lot of moments of just what it's like boring. It's boring. Like it is like okay, the first whole segment of them at the wedding, it's interesting parts in there, but then it just feels like it's a bunch of like little filler parts. But that's what life is. It's not always these crazy moments slamming each other out, all this that an edit seems to accentuate. It's a lot of boring times, a lot of sitting with yourself, and people cannot stand that. So that's why they fall for propaganda. That's why they fall for these things, because they feel like life needs to be something 24/7, but it doesn't. A lot of life is actually boring. No matter what, no matter if you get rich or you're poor, it will be boring. It'll be a majority boring day, and this drives people insane because you think something's supposed to happen every day. This is why people do some really weird shit because you can never just sit with yourself and just be content and happy with doing nothing or being bored. You always have to up the stakes. It's like how they say, always chasing a new high, right? How you go from weed to freaking crack, because you're always chasing something new and something strong. You can't ever be content with where you're at. That's what the video is about. I redid this video the second time to try to make it more like in one point. So it's short as well. Hope y'all enjoy it. If you like the editing, if you like me talking, whatever. In the thumbnail, we go live almost every day. Love y'all. Doing the whole process. Peace.